A little later than advertised. Life on the bench. So how are you doing, people? Yeah, ended up being a little bit late this morning, later than usual. So there you go. Let's see. Let's see who turns up or doesn't turn up. So the guy I normally meet on the way back, I think he's been and gone. So he normally lands on the park about 7:20, no, 5 minutes past 7, and then takes him about a couple of minutes to walk around the skate park and then up the hill and back round and down. So I'll be knocking on his door later, say, "Here's your papers, son." So talking about papers, newspapers. I'm always looking behind. So I've got some old ones as well. So I need to get rid of the old ones. So that's an old one. That's Diana Rigg. Diana Rigg. Right, this is it, I think. Yeah, here we go. Right, get that strap off me. Pardon the French. So I got my Costa, and it was the actual garage was packed. So I managed to find out who is in Daniel's little van this morning. Apparently, this guy I used to know from McDonald's. Every time I go to the McDonald's, the van's outside the McDonald's, and he's reading a newspaper. So I got chatting to him. So he actually drove past me yesterday, well, this morning. So it was good. So yeah, Daniel, I'm off next week. So I might be able to catch up with you. And I've been invited to Earlstown on Saturday. So yeah, here's the front cover. So it is in 4.3. So hopefully you'll see, because if you see my head, you'll see this paper. So the old Corona crisis. So they're trying to track and trace. So that's the front. So if you don't want to know the football scores, you know what to do. So we are football score. I believe that's Chelsea. So I'm not going to say anything because you might be closing your eyes. It's like watching Star Wars, isn't it? Right, that's it. That's done. So I'm not too sure about birthdays today. We wished Alan Britton happy birthday yesterday, but sadly, no response. So don't get much response for birthdays unless you're actually watching at the time and it is your birthday. So happy birthday to you if it is your birthday and you are watching. Especially for those who are actually watching on YouTube and Twitter. Happy birthday to you guys. So the actual comments for Life on the Bench is only for Facebook users. So for all those people who are watching on YouTube, bear with us. We normally have a conversation of how's everybody doing, tagging people in it. So he's actually arriving now, so I'm better late than never. So you could have a little pause on Life on the Bench this morning, so I can give him the papers and say, I'm just going to finish my blog. So I didn't realise, because I'm late, and he's early, so I've only done 5 minutes. So you could have an end of part 1 Life on the Bench this morning, and then we're still in time for another 10 minutes. So bear with me, and then you might have a sneak peek of the conversation I have. So unless I pause it, and then end of part 1. So end of part 1 is coming up shortly. So I'm going to put it on pause, have a chat with my neighbour, and then we'll carry on. So part 2 of Life on the Bench, a little bit later than advertised. So we're running down to 15 minutes. So I've just done 5. So here comes the next 10 minutes ish. Yeah, so I've just been talking to a friend of mine about the bailiff situation called Jacobs. Some good advice, some bad advice. What do you do? So I'm part of a bailiff community on Facebook, and they said, don't give them any money, don't give them anything. As my mate said, let dead dogs lie. So I made an agreement to pay them like 50 quid a month, but unfortunately, because of the situation, I gave them a quid to start off with, and I emailed them and says, did you get the first payment? And then they said, yes, we got the first payment. You are now owing us 49 quid. So by that time, it takes about seven days to come. It takes about 7 days to come, so it's like, what's the point? Oh. So all the kids are going back to school today. All the banners, all the signs are out. I've walked past Thomas Bottler High School this morning, and the gates were open because I was running late. And they had these big banners, these big signs saying like Year 8, Year 7, Year 6. So anyway, I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna take it up to 5. So that's 10 minutes. So I've been invited to Earlstown for breakfast on Saturday. Met John this morning, and he was over excited, and he says, I'm going to treat you to breakfast on Saturday because of your introduction for me to Universal Credits. So they credited him yesterday, over 700 quid, and then I think he doesn't realise that he says, the young lady on the phone said, you've got to pay it back. So I think it works out £50 a month. So it's like me paying Jacobs £50 a month. So it's going to take him over a year to pay it back. So I don't think he understands. Anyway, I'm going to swig this because it's gone cold. So so the subject's going to be at least a couple of weeks now. Jacobs. So I sent him about 4 or 5 emails over the weekend, and then I get replies back. Please It's like one Warrington Borough Council. They send an electronic email out. Says we've received your email. We are dealing with correspondence from a month ago. So at least Jacobs is saying 7 days. If you don't hear from us in 7 days, so they've sent me a letter to say we've added another £200 onto your bill. So I thought, hold on, I'm replying to you via emails. So you're saying you don't get I don't get a response in 7 days. So I'm yeah. Anyway, that's me. So this is life on the bench, and this has been Tuesday. So Wednesday is will be tomorrow, and then Thursday was my day off. So hopefully you'll see me in what do you call it, Costa, for another round of going into the shop and not spending any of their rewards, because apparently I scanned my iPad at the shop and says, how did you enjoy your recent trip to Costa? I thought, how did you know? So here's a survey to fill in. So you're so basically I'm in a competition, aren't I? There's a competition in there to win like £75 worth of Amazon an Amazon card, gift card. 75 quid, 50 quid. So yeah, what am I going to spend it on? I might as well just give it away and say I don't want it. I didn't need it. Don't need it. What you could do is top up my reward card. 500. Give me £500. Give me 500 points. I can't see him giving me another 50 pounds worth of gifts for Costa. That'll take me over the £100, won't it? Anyway, looking for subjects for Wednesday, and I don't want to be talking about. Do not want to be talking about Jacobs. So I'm coming up to 7 minutes. So I've got another 4 minutes yet. So I might give you a little tour of what I can see. So just bear with me. An overdue walk around. I need to stick my head under. Right, let's get a bit. I don't even think I've done the weather report yet, have I? You can see me. You can hear me, but you can't see me. You can't see me. John Cena. Right. Just realised I gave my mate an extra newspaper, which I normally put my iPad in. But I'm gonna stick you on the bench. You can have a look at the sky. There's just something to slide off now. Put my iPad stand in. Yeah, so I might put that. I don't know. Whoa, my hands are full now. Let me let me do this. Not done this yet. So this is what I'm dealing with, everybody. Cloudy skies. The sun is up. There's the chippy. There's the chippy. You can see it there, can't you? Where that van's just drove past. So that's the chippy. That's the tree. And then usually, when I'm up early in the morning, see the old the moon. So we've got a few kids coming to school now, so I'm coming up to me 15 minutes now, or 15 seconds. So this is don't want to try and get anybody in the shop. So I've done my 15 seconds. So there you go. I'll see you guys. See you guys in the morning. Take care. Life on the bench. So there's. You can't even see me bench from here, can you? That's the bench. Life on the bench. Yeah. Right. See you guys. See you tomorrow.